If you're a man over 50 and every time you hear the word exercise, your first thought is pain, injuries, bad knees, bad back, or some trainer yelling at you in a gym full of mirrors, I want you to pause this video for 1 second and take a breath, because what I'm about to share with you today is not what you've been told before. These are not hardcore workouts. There's no gym. There's no equipment. And most importantly, there is no pain involved. In fact, if you've been avoiding exercise because your body doesn't feel like it used to, this video might be exactly what you've been waiting for. Because the truth is, after 50, your body doesn't need more punishment. It needs smarter movement. And once you understand that, everything changes. Now let me ask you something honestly. Have you noticed that getting out of a chair feels a little slower than it used to? That your legs don't feel as steady? That your shoulders feel tight when you reach overhead? Or maybe your balance isn't what it was, and you're careful on stairs or uneven ground. Most men quietly accept this and say, well, I'm getting older. But here's the part nobody tells you. That stiffness, that weakness, that loss of confidence in your body is not just aging. It's what happens when muscles, joints, and nerves stop being used the right way. And the good news is, they respond incredibly well when you wake them back up gently. I've worked with and spoken to thousands of men over 50, 60, even 70 and beyond, and the biggest mistake I see is this idea that exercise has to hurt to work. That soreness means success. That sweat and pain are proof you did something right. That mindset is perfect for injuries at this age. What actually builds strength, mobility, and confidence after 50 is consistency, simplicity, and movements that respect your joints instead of attacking them. So today I'm going to walk you through 4 simple exercises that you can do at home, in normal clothes, without warming up for 30 minutes, without lying on the floor if you don't want to, and without pushing through pain. These are movements designed to rebuild strength where you actually need it in daily life. Standing up, walking, reaching, balancing, breathing. The things that make you feel capable again. And before we go any further, let me be very clear about one thing. If anything you feel during these movements feels sharp, uncomfortable, or wrong, you stop. This is not about forcing your body. This is about listening to it. Mild effort is good. Pain is not required. In fact, pain is a signal to back off. The first movement I want you to imagine is something you already do every single day, whether you think of it as exercise or not. Standing up from a chair. Most men don't realize how powerful this movement is, because it trains your legs, your hips, your core, and even your heart all at once. But after 50, we stop doing it efficiently. We use our hands. We lean forward too much. We rely on momentum instead of strength. Over time, the muscles that are supposed to help you stand get weaker. So here's how I want you to do it. Find a chair that's about knee height. Sit tall, feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Before you stand, tighten your stomach just a little, like you're bracing for a cough. Now lean forward slightly from your hips and stand up using your legs. If you need to use your hands at first, that's fine. This isn't a test. Then slowly sit back down under control. That slow lowering part is where a lot of the benefit comes from. When you do this, you're telling your body, I still need these muscles. You're reminding your nervous system how to fire everything together. And here's the magic part. This single movement directly translates to climbing stairs, getting out of the car, standing up from the toilet, and protecting your knees and hips. You're not just exercising. You're training for life. Most men are shocked by how challenging this feels at first, and that's okay. Start with a few repetitions. Breathe. Over time, this movement alone can dramatically improve leg strength and confidence. Now let's talk about balance, because balance is one of the first things that quietly fades after 50, and nobody notices until there's a near fall or a scary moment. Balance isn't just about not falling. It's about how confident you feel moving through the world. When balance improves, posture improves. Walking improves. Even back pain often improves. This next movement looks almost too simple, and that's why people underestimate it. Stand near a wall or a chair so you can hold on if you need to. Shift your weight onto one leg. Just one. The other foot can lightly touch the floor at first. Stand tall. Don't hold your breath. Keep your eyes forward. Stay there for a few seconds, then switch sides. What you're doing here is waking up the small stabilizing muscles in your ankles, knees, hips, and core. These muscles don't get worked by machines at the gym. They only wake up when your body has to balance itself. And when these muscles get stronger, your joints actually feel safer, not weaker. As this gets easier, you can lift the free foot slightly off the ground. Or you can let go of the chair for a moment. There's no rush. Progress happens quietly with this exercise, but it's powerful. Men who practice this regularly often tell me they feel more stable walking, more confident on stairs, and less stiff in their hips. Now let's move up to the upper body, because shoulders are a huge problem area for men over 50. Years of desk work, driving, phone use, and stress pull the shoulders forward and tighten everything up. That's why reaching overhead feels uncomfortable, and why so many men think they have bad shoulders. This movement is about restoring natural shoulder motion without weights, without strain, and without forcing anything. Stand or sit tall. Let your arms hang relaxed at your sides. Slowly lift both arms forward and up, like you're reaching toward the ceiling. Only go as high as feels comfortable. Then slowly lower them back down. That's it. But here's the key. As you lift your arms, don't shrug your shoulders up toward your ears. Keep your neck relaxed. Move slowly. Breathe. This gentle movement lubricates the shoulder joints, activates the muscles that support your posture, and improves circulation to areas that often feel tight and achy. If lifting both arms feels like too much, you can do one arm at a time. If lifting overhead isn't comfortable yet, lift to chest height and stop there. This is not about forcing range of motion. It's about reminding your shoulders how they're supposed to move. Men often tell me that after a few weeks of doing this regularly, reaching for things, putting on a jacket, or sleeping on their side feels easier. That's a win. Now the fourth movement ties everything together, and it's one of the most underrated tools for health after 50. Controlled breathing combined with gentle movement. Stress, shallow breathing, and tension wreak havoc on the body. They increase blood pressure, tighten muscles, and drain energy. Learning how to breathe properly again can literally change how you feel day to day. Sit or stand comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and one on your stomach. Take a slow breath in through your nose and feel your stomach expand more than your chest. Then slowly exhale through your mouth, like you're fogging up a mirror. As you exhale, gently tighten your stomach muscles. This type of breathing activates your core in a safe way, supports your spine, and tells your nervous system to calm down. You can combine this breathing with any of the movements we talked about, or you can do it on its own. Just a few minutes a day can reduce stiffness, improve posture, and even help with sleep. Now here's what I want you to understand. You do not need to do these exercises perfectly. You do not need to do them for an hour. You don't need special shoes, supplements, or motivation. You just need to show up consistently. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a noticeable difference if you do it regularly. Your body after 50 is incredibly adaptable when you treat it with respect. Strength comes back. Balance improves. Joints feel better. Energy increases. But it happens when you stop chasing pain and start building trust with your body again. If you're watching this and thinking, I can actually do this, that's the point. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about staying independent, confident, and capable for decades to come. Now before you go, do me a favor. If this video helped you, or if it gave you hope that exercise doesn't have to hurt, hit the like button so more men can see this message. Subscribe to the channel if you want simple, safe, and effective ways to stay strong after 50 without the gym. And comment below with your age and which movement you're going to start with today, because I read those comments and I want to know where you're starting from. Remember, it's not too late. Your body is not broken. You just need the right approach. Start small, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.